The October Project, 20 years later, October 2nd, 2012. I chose this photo for our retrospective today because it's a photo that I never thought I would take. This is a photo of my cat Crick. Well, my late cat Crick. Crick and his brother Watson were found in the backyard of my old apartment on Court Street in Plattsburgh, near the Plattsburgh State campus. He and his brother Watson may not have been litter mates, but they definitely were colony mates. The problem sometimes with college campuses, or at least living near them, is that sometimes college students will get pets and then they can't take care of them. Unfortunately, a lot of cats are then put outside because they're not cute and cuddly as kittens anymore, and now they're full adult cats, and they end up living their lives outside. By the time my ex-husband and I had found Watson and Crick in our backyard, they were kind of in rough shape. We started feeding them and talking to them and playing with them, and they just didn't trust us. However, of the two of them, Watson and Crick, Crick was the most trusting of the two, and he was captured easy by us and then began his life as a pampered inside cat. His brother took a little longer. I think we found Crick, I think we rescued him in late November, and it took Watson almost a month and a half before we were able to get him inside. And then again, they were becoming quite spoiled indoor cats, and I loved it. This one is kind of a hard one to tell the story of. This picture is of the night that I was able to finally capture Crick after he escaped from a cat carrier Labor Day weekend in 2012. Crick spent 32 days on the run, and in that time period, I walked my neighborhood, put up flyers. I did absolutely everything I could to get this cat back home. His escape was when I was bringing him to the vet, and Crick he's a big boy, and apparently the brand new cat carrier that I bought to accommodate his girth broke, and he panicked and did what a normal, recently feral cat would do. He took off, and he wedged himself between siding and the garage of my neighbors, and my ex-husband tried to take him out of that space, and he bit clean through his fingernail, causing him to have a run of antibiotics and a whole bunch of other things that were not pleasant. But Crick, back to Crick. 32 days this cat was on the run, and I was just devastated. If you know me, you know how important my pets are to me. And to have this cat missing was like a part of myself was missing. So after the 32 days of stakeout with this cat, we finally were able to capture him. And I'd like to read to you what I had written on the original picture as the caption. This might just look like a photo of a cat to some folks, but to me, this is a photo I never thought I would take. On September 1st, our cat Crick escaped from his cat carrier on the way to the vet. He ended up being gone for 32 days. We were able to bring him back home with the help of some good advice, tuna, a wildlife camera, and a humane trap. This photo was taken about 13 hours after we were able to capture him. I thought he would be scared and hate us, but that wasn't the case. The elusive Mr. Crick loves us, and apparently missed us just as much as we missed him, based on the amount of headbutts he gave us tonight, not to mention all of the purring. Welcome home, buddy. We've missed you. Sadly, Crick passed away at the age of 14 in the spring of 2023. Even sadder was when I left my marital home, I had to leave him behind, taking a few cats with me and leaving the bonded cats behind with my ex-husband. There are a few things that make me as sad as that decision, knowing how hard I fought to bring him home. But I know that he lived his golden years out as a lazy, spoiled, and adored house cat, along with his girlfriend, Bella. If you ever find yourself needing to locate a missing cat, I can probably help. I did an awful lot of research that fall, including hiring a pet detective. You are missed so much, Crick. So much.